Hello and welcome to the POWERBOOST meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme Zero Waste Policy. Zero Waste Policy. We all have different principles that we use in our life. One such powerful principle is to realize that I should minimize the waste. Even in the external world these days, we all want to minimize the waste. We're all aiming for zero waste policies. We're all focusing on things that are renewable, that don't leave any wasteful products at the end of the cycle. In the same way, it's like if we look at our inner world, through whatever happens in the day, do I accumulate any waste? Or do I use everything, my time, my thoughts, my energy, in a worthwhile way? The more I focus on minimizing the waste, so of course, it's not that we can easily and always remain in the zero waste consciousness, but the intention to minimize the waste. The intention that even if one waste thought comes, let me not allow it to multiply. Let me not allow it to become two from one, and many more. And so zero waste policy is where I consciously choose not to subject my thinking to anything which is unnecessary. Just like in the body, if we eat a lot of processed food, a lot of junk food, then a lot of waste is generated. If we focus our diet on the basics, the raw diet, like fruits, vegetables, then very less waste is generated. It's like we are eating what is healthy and necessary for the body. In the same way, it's like my thoughts, if they are rooted in the truth, if they are not processed, if I don't overthink a lot, if I don't assume things a lot, if I don't create a lot of labels inside my mind about everyone outside, then I'm gearing more towards eating a raw diet in my thoughts, like very basic, fundamental, based on the spiritual principles that we're all spiritual beings, we are guests here, we are playing our roles, we all belong to the one supreme, and we are all here to enjoy this play of life. This is the basic diet. And the more I just tend to come back to this essence at the end of anything that I am doing, it minimizes the waste. Just like a butterfly feeds on the nectar of flowers. The butterfly doesn't feed a lot on other things, it just feeds on the essence. And if you know that butterflies do not generate a lot of waste, they are one of those rare creatures that don't generate a lot of waste. In the same way, the more I focus my thoughts, the more I gear towards the essence, I carry the essence as I go into expansion, then slowly and slowly I begin to experience a mind that doesn't create any waste thoughts. I'm easily comfortable with whatever is happening in this moment. For a mind that is just zero waste, that creates a zero waste thought policy. It's very comfortable with whatever has happened in the past, is hopeful for the future, lives in the moment with happiness, with ease, with comfort, and with a sense of benevolence towards everyone. So let us experiment and experience zero waste policy. As we sit back and relax, we realize that the foundation, the basis of this life that I am living, the fundamental questions, the fundamental truth is very simple. I realize that within this costume of hydrocarbons, of matter, I, the spiritual being, the being of light, I reside. I just pay attention to this being of light. This being only knows how to think and feel at peace. This being does not know how to overthink or create waste. As I pay attention to this eternal being of light, I gradually am shifting my energy within. I let the external world rest for a few moments as I give space to this pure, eternal being of light. This being lives in the sky. This being is loved by the divine. This being lives far above and beyond in the realm of silence. This being is completely full, content. This being's mind is filled with benevolent thoughts and feelings towards everyone. This being doesn't look at the mask, doesn't look at the task, but rather it pays attention to the actor within and to the intention behind the task. Because this being stays in the truth, it pays attention and gives importance to the invisible whilst playing the role in the visible world. This being lives from inside out. and that's why is incapable of generating any waste. As this being in the home of silence experiences the presence of the divine, the one who naturally, eternally stays in the truth. This being is colored by the company of the divine. In this divine presence, this being is filled with unconditional love, unconditional happiness. This being is merged deep in the ocean of love, having forgotten the story. This being is held in the presence of the divine. This being just holds on to this experience of belonging to the divine. And in this experience, all the heaviness is lifted off, and the soul becomes light, completely light, double light. The soul awakens, the master within is alive again, the one who is in charge, in control of everything. In the presence of the divine, the being experiences a mind that is filled with benevolent feelings towards all, irrespective of the role that's been enacted in the game of life. The being only pays attention to the eternal star behind the mask. This being always stays true to the zero waste policy. This policy creates harmony in the mind of this being. There's no room for anything that drains away the energy within. There's unconditional acceptance for all and feeling that all are completely innocent and children of the One. These feelings saturate my mind. And I enter back into this world of sound, this world of action, with the perspective, the attitude of a zero waste policy. Being comfortable with the past, hopeful for the future, enjoying this present moment, living inside out in a natural way. Om Shanti.